Dating. How do you feel about going on dates? Do you feel, oh, I love it? Or do you really don't like it and really dreading going? How do you feel? Maybe write it down in the comment below. And of course, if you want, you can write it down where you're watching from. That would be really great for me, for everybody to know who are you and where you're watching from. At the same time, as every day, work days, are giving you free tips how to date, what not to date, what is the biggest mistakes of dating, and what really does good for us dating. Is it doing any good for us? So that's what I wanted to kind of give you a tip, 3 tips today. How it could be good to go and do dating. Is it any good or is it only negative feelings? So if you can like say, I feel negative, write it down in the comment minus. If you feel positive, you up to it, you for it, write it down plus. So then we know who is up for it and who is not really, I hate and all that. And yes, I know it could be really not easy to go and meet with some stranger and like kind of like I was always saying, it's already written on our, head. I am single and I'm looking for someone, and that could be very vulnerable. At the same time, we know, when we say that, it's kind of, we know we could be used and abused by someone who could say something for us like, oh my God, you are amazing, and we nearly feel, are you lying or you something like it's no trust in there. But that's good because then you going into the world and kind of looking for which people I can trust and for which people I can't. And that's tip number one. When you're going and dating, you're actually more looking and more understanding yourself. So as I was yesterday saying, tip, it's really good what you understand what you like in person, what you don't like. But actually, today I want to say you would really figure out what you are in the dating life, in the personality, because many people like say, oh no, I can't go, and that's it. And they being shy and they lock themselves. But that's not really helping, not helping for your dating life and not helping for your future. But actually, it's not helping for you to become this social person, because when you being with people, when you attracting, and chatting, you actually growing as the personality, you actually growing as, going out more and meeting people, and it's not always should be only your friends. And that's why my biggest kind of question of my clients, how can I go, I always go everywhere with my friend, and now I have to go on my own, and I feel, I don't like it. Well, first, you can always go with your friend and say straight away to your new future kind of date, bring someone with you, like let's go together, 4 of us. I know your friend may be married. Well, say get a married person as well, for the couple of your friend or something. So it will be like no any kind of like, a romantic. It's just for you to feel more comfortable. Or maybe join some party, not to be only 2 at 2, 1 to 1, like just that's it, But when you say, what, I know some party happening or some club happening, some members doing something like say, I don't know, like meeting up for some kind of club meeting or something. So you're not on your own and only 1 to 1 and looking and don't know what to say. But when you are in the group of other people, you're actually more relaxed because then you are being with people what you know. And that kind of friend, like kind of, you don't need to tell everybody, oh, this is my future husband, or some future wife. Just friend, just want to see how it's club happening and what's happening in here. And that you could be not needed to be on your own, not needed to be 1 to 1, and really in that moment feeling like, what should I say? What should I do? Because like, or just invite for some in some concert or something where there's a lot more people in there. You're not only one to one. So that's kind of, and like I said, you will expand yourself, your knowledge, and even your personal kind of, experiences. And that's very, very important, because what many people do when they become single, they forgetting about how they look. Women forgetting when to go to the hairdresser as they was before. They're forgetting about nails, about the beauty kind of thing. And then they say, the date come up and they're like, oh my God, I can't go and date like this. Look at me, and then they're thinking, oh my God, this is a hard job. Now I have to do this, I have to do that. I put myself kind of look okay, but I like to go dating like that. That keeps you on kind of dot. Don't forget, you always on this part. Tomorrow you could be go dating. So women more, and men of course, stand up more for themselves and like, okay, I can't really let myself go. Maybe I should look at my diet because I can't let myself go. They're kind of a little bit controlling themselves if they do feel they want to find a partner. But then, of course, many people, when they find the partner, they forgetting about themselves again. So it's okay, you relax, but really, beauty is not only about beauty. Beauty is the health, and that's your lifestyle. So if you kind of having a healthy lifestyle, it's not about only beauty, but actually of the longer living and all that kind of good stuff. So it's not only about beauty. Now, second one, I would be saying, if you're being single for some time and you're not going dating anywhere, you're actually losing that motivation for life. And I know I was there. I was like, what is this point? Why should I even worry and care about it? Why should I even bother? And I was single mom, like after divorce. So I was like, okay, I just look after my baby, and my business was just like a baby because it was just starting new years and years and years. So it was still in baby stage. As now I can't relax, but I know it's already as like established. It's 14 years. So for me, it's like a lot of people know me. I don't need so much pushing and all, but I'm still do, and actually probably more than before, because I know now how. But the point is, like, when you kind of not motivating yourself, you kind of feeling like, oh, whatever, forget about it. That's like dead energy. It's nothing happening. And even it's like, say, some part is dead, like it's starting rotting. So that's the same, your energy starting like be kind of rotting dead energy. And that's unhealthy, not just for the environment and people around you, but actually for your own health. Because when your energy is like no motivation, no uplifting, no life wanting to be alive, that's very, very not healthy and actually even dangerous energy, because it could drag you down a lot faster mentally, like personally, of the person, like personality. Oh, I don't like me, nobody like me, I'm probably this, and started pushing yourself down and down. So it's always good. And I know probably like many people are saying for me, well, I don't know datings and I never got a date. Okay, you never got a date. So that's why we need to talk how not to get date, but actually be asked. Because that is kind of the secrets what we teach and learn in the dating time. But actually, when we're not doing this, we waiting for someone date us, we become very needy, and that feels for everybody. And that's why, if you are single and you're feeling like I'm not getting enough dates, let's have a chat. Let's make a free consultation. Let's have it see, little chat, what to do, what not to do, and how to know how to become not needy, but actually popular. Okay? But you don't need to be popular. You need to just get one, the right one. And that way is a difference. Where to be needy, and we're like, I know, next one is mine. So make that free consultation. It's so, so important. And then the third thing, what is really, you know, when you're dating, and not every date it will be amazing. Some dates could be end up very funny, some dates could be embarrassed, some dates could be terrible, but that is your stories. That is your fun, maybe not very fun stories. Stories which you can even tell later and have a good laugh about it. But if you're not doing any dating, you're not being with kind of out in the market, you know, you actually not living, because life is stories. Just like Instagram or Facebook, it's your stories. So when you creating your life full of interesting stories, I know they're not always maybe fun and good and cool and all, but they still your life stories. And every story, every thing, they have a lesson. So when you're not doing anything, you're actually sitting at home and locking yourself in and thinking maybe he will appear through the roof, or maybe postman will bring, I don't know how you think. But what it's happening, like when nobody learns a thing, you can't grow. When you're not learning by going and say, okay, maybe I shouldn't do that, yeah, that was not nice, maybe I shouldn't invite there, maybe I should, that's your story, that's your learning. And when you learn, it's a little something lesson in there, like, and when you do that, you know what not to do next time, and you kind of know better what to do next time. And that's what is so important, not just to go out, not just be, but actually live and create more little lessons for yourself. And actually, maybe one day you will be teaching other people how to date because you've done many dates. And actually, many women, they afraid, kind of say, to step up first step. And I always say don't. But actually, sometimes you can see what person more writing and chatting and chatting and writing and never do any movement. So you kind of really need a little nice little gentle push. Like seriously, I don't want to waste your time. Like be first, care about the person. I don't want to waste your time. If you don't feel we should meet up, well, I don't really feel we should write only. Like I'm not looking for the pen friend. Just like really be honestly, like if you did writing and writing about a month, like I would say 2 weeks, it's already too long, but some people maybe need a little bit more time, whatever. Take it your time, but not become any longer than month, any longer really than 2 weeks, I would say. But if you, like I said, if you feel you want to do it, but then if you wasting your time all month, maybe in that month would be one friend or person or someone say, oh no, I'm kind of chatting and see where it goes. It goes nowhere if you not will be sometimes saying, because some people only looking for pen friends. So be very sure. And if you see going nowhere, ask. Not like, is this going somewhere? Are we getting married tomorrow? No, just like, I really don't want to waste your time. I feel you're an amazing person and I love chatting with you, but I feel maybe that's now is the next step. Maybe we should meet up. It's nothing wrong to say that. As long he's chatting, you are chatting, so you kind of conversation. Let's go and have a coffee. Nothing wrong with that. I would say I would prefer more when the person, the man, ask first. But if you see it's going for a long time and you're not getting that, stop. Say what you feel, not like, oh my God, I feel. No, no, no. Just like, what do you think if we would go for coffee or something? Just meet up and, kind of, maybe it's time, just nicely, whatever. And if person says, because some people, I hear many stories on other pages and websites and all, but they actually only want to have a pen friend because they're already married. They don't have a time to go around and driving around. They only want to chat with some girl, and sometimes it's not always the real person in there at all. Maybe young fella, writing he's older, or opposite, or the person pretending being younger, and they all just want just to chat, just to hang, just to, but actually it's not a real person, like real. So be very sure, don't waste your time too long. Sometimes it's need to say, okay, are we going for coffee, or we will be just on the computer? And I actually prefer to be out. you know I can't really create love life on the phone or on the computer. So that's my tips. And really, I would suggest you, well, I suggest you, but I know I done it myself like that. I actually left 2.5 years saying, okay, that's enough. I didn't say 2.5 years I will do it, but actually I did fed up. I really felt tired of all being single and not doing nothing, because before I done something, I didn't know what I'm doing. I was doing all over the place, a little bit on online, a little bit there, a little bit there, going to the pub or disco or something. I felt like, whoa, what's going on? And yes, I had many dates, but I felt like something is not right till I not find my new love formula. How it's really to get ready for love. Do something before you go dating, or not just go date and hope it's something there. And after a year trying with one person, then another year with another, because of course in the beginning, as I always say, beginning is roses and beautiful and all that. Not always, but mostly, you know. And sometimes we think that's will be always stay. And then after that, something shows up and like, woo. But if we would know in the beginning what to look for, where's the red flags, and what really not to go for, because you are the special personality and the person is a special type of personality. And if you meeting the person and you being not that, and you don't know how to deal with that kind of type of person, you will be waiting for years for something to be changed. But actually only the wisdom and knowledge could change your life. And actually knowing and really learning how to deal with people and how to be around with some types of people, and who are you yourself, what type you are, and which one would you prefer to be with you. And that was the biggest things in this life. Not wasting your time running around and trying every personality and trying and then give up on love. It's not about love, it's all about how to be smart way, or not just jumping and trying every, like, imagine you want to buy a car and you say, oh, I just try all cars what is made. And you're trying this one, you're trying that one. No, I hate this, I hate that, I don't like this. This one is not good enough for me. This one, and how long you wasting? As would be the smartest way, Google it, look in, learning which one would suit you the best. What do you need for what you need? And then go and get that one. And you would be driving in a couple days. That's the same with our dating. If we will be trying everybody, we'll be just tired, and really time is going, and how long we want to be single, and how long we want to be happy. So I wish you never ever stop believing in love, because love is amazing, love is beautiful. It's not about people who break love. People don't break, they can't break some feeling. Love is feeling. You can't take and break a feeling, but they do break disappointment. They do break different things, but you can't break love. Love is the most powerful power in this world, energy. And if we're not loving, we're actually wasting our life, because our souls wants to enjoy this life. Our souls wants to live in the joyful, like, loving experiences. As most of us, we blaming each other. You break my heart, you done this, well then I done that. If there's no love, love is completely different. Love is unconditional. But when you are being with the right person, you don't need any conditions. You never need the conditions. But many of us do. And then we saying, you broke my heart. Nobody can break your heart. If somebody would literally break in your heart, you would be dead. Your heart is not breakable, but they break your disappointment, or they break the like things what you was hoping for. But love, it's still there. That was just the person. Love is everywhere. Just look around. And of course, the best would be send me a private message and chat and see how you can attract your love faster, easier, smart way. It took me only 2 months and I attract the right person, and we're more than 6 years now together. And that was discovery for me. And I want to share that with you. I talk to you tomorrow or very soon, and talk to you tomorrow again about why it's good to go out and dating. Have a wonderful evening.